Local area insight and specialist knowledge is so important when choosing the right agent to rent your property. This local lettings market insight covers Thanet and is brought to you by Votta Sales Lettings.
Thank you, Phil. If you're a landlord in Thanet in need of a regulated Propertymark member agent specialising in residential or commercial lettings, whether they be individual houses or blocks of apartments, then we've got you covered.
Be sure to connect with David and his team on 01843 262045 or email info@votta.co.uk or, of course, visit their website.
Thanks for that, Phil. Well, there's a lot going on here at Votta Sales and Lettings, with a high demand meaning great opportunities for existing and would-be landlords. The Thanet area is one of the South East's most affordable for tenants, meaning demand, especially for smaller rental properties, is incredibly high. Rents are still on the rise, but the speed of increases is moderating. Locally, annual rent rises are around 2.3%, whereas a year ago, they were almost 3 times that. And in some parts of the Southeast, that is still the case. If we break down the figures by property type, we can also see what good value the Thanet rental sector offers for tenants. For example, a detached family house in our patch rents for an average of £1,322 per calendar month, which is 2/3 of the Southeast average. Rental prices are a little closer to the regional average for smaller properties, but still offer more for your tenant money than the Southeast overall. A Thanet semi commands £1,295 a month against the Southeast norm of £1,525. A terrace house lets for £1,092 in Thanet versus £1,310 in the Southeast. Flats, meanwhile, rent for £859 per month locally and £1,111 in Southeast England overall. We can also look at the figures by bedroom numbers. Studio flats are in high demand from singletons and are letting for an average £709 per month in Thanet. The wider regional figure is £870. That gap widens significantly as the bedroom numbers increases. A 4-bedroom house in Thanet would typically be £1,266 per calendar month, while the wider Southeast, you're looking at around £1,900. These below-average rents draw in huge numbers of prospective tenants. Demand massively outstrips supply in our rental market, and we sometimes see 100 applications for a single property. This means there are great yields available to landlords. We estimate 5 to 7% returns with properties requiring little or no refurbishment. We're particularly keen to encourage younger landlords to investigate the rental market. Many existing landlords are considering retirement, so we want to encourage the next generation of investors. If you are looking to dip your toe into the letting sector or expand your portfolio, our advice is research, and then do a bit more research. Because the market is competitive, we've come across some landlords being seduced by over-optimistic valuations of achievable rent and unrealistically low agency fees. Please do remember that agency fees are tax deductible, so paying for good quality, Propertymark accredited agents with proven track records will pay off in the end. So when you're researching, check that an agent is experienced in marketing properties just like yours and in comparable areas. Does the agent have great reviews? Or do they have a reputation for marketing at initially high rents and then asking landlords to drop the price to attract tenants? But there is plenty of opportunity here for landlords and tenants alike, with the right agent. Our seaside area means we attract tourists aplenty, but there's an increasingly art-focused permanent community in Thanet too. We're seeing people quitting London for a more creative coastal atmosphere and often refurbishing buildings and studios as a result. This means Thanet is ripe, not just for residential investors, but commercial too. So do come and chat to us. We'd love to show you around.
Be sure to connect with David and his team on 01843 26 2045 or email info@votta.co.uk, or of course visit their website.